My name's Corey Enloe, and I'm 48 years old. My knee, I've had reconstructed. Both knees have been reconstructed, and I continue to stay active, and so they're just getting the body's normal wear and tear cycle degenerate those joints, and the stem cell treatments are, I think, especially what I've seen here or what I've heard about the research here, are some of the best around. And so I'm looking forward to really getting specifically my knees. I've got a few other joints that I've injured over the years, but they're not limiting my mobility at all right now. So my knees are currently my focus. Physically, I want to get back to full function. I've been a little bit limited with some joint injuries over the years, and so I want to get back to my 20-year-old self and continue to be active and do all the things I love to do. Skiing and biking and hiking and golfing and tennis, surfing, and all the other things that I've done over the years. I think emotionally, just the knowledge that keeps me going, and then mentally, just like the different treatments that exist within, that go along with, in addition to stem cells, I just think that's crucial for long-term performance, mentally and physically. Generally, I need to stay focused, and the healthier my body is and the more active my mind is, the better I can deliver on my personal and professional goals. So I want to stay active, stay fit, keep those things going, and so regenerative medicine is a much more proactive approach than traditional Western medicine, which is much more reactive, chasing symptoms versus chasing advancements. It's one more building block, right? All of those other things, from the light and oxygen therapies to AI generated or performance, weightlifting, those kind of things. It's one more thing. I mean, the body naturally breaks down, and so stem cells can help you naturally regenerate versus constantly chasing symptoms with pain relief or other kind of traditional pharmaceutical methods. So I believe it allows us to be more proactive in pursuing health, maximizing health outcomes versus waiting for something to happen. And I've been researching stem cells. I've tried a couple of alternate treatments. PRP's pretty popular in the US still. Told my son is studying to be in this field. He's a biomedical engineer. So he's been helping with some of the research. When he specifically researched the doctors at this clinic, he very much encouraged me and gave me because I always get a little bit nervous because I read so many things, and it's just because he's in that field and he reads a lot of journals and those kind of things. He became very confident, and so I feel like this was a really good fit for me to kind of really go deep, much deeper than I have previously with stem cell treatments. Everybody's been so super friendly. Everybody's been really professional. The overall experience has been phenomenal. I've loved it. I mean, the concierge treatment from the arrival at the airport all the way to getting to the hotel and all those things. So yeah, those are tremendous facilities. So thank you for having me, for sure. I've really liked the focus and listening to different pain points. I wish there were more opportunities to identify other modalities. Like, people really are paying attention especially on the clinical side. People really want to make sure that I'm having a good experience, really checking in, those kind of things. It feels good. So you can sense there's really care there, and that's, to me, the spirit of kind of genuine luxury. I mean, I'm so new, it's so recent, it's hard to really adjust. I think I'll probably know more of that in the coming days. I felt like yesterday after the IV treatments, I was very energized. I just felt like I wanted to walk and move and get going and focus on honestly, I got some work stuff done, I got some movement done. So that was kind of a short-term immediate thing. I'm really looking for longer term, and so, check back in a few months, see how I feel. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy, because I think that'll really help with the healing, the recovery. But yeah, I mean, so far, so good. It's been about where I expected. A little bit of soreness, but nothing out of the ordinary, and just expect it better from here. Yeah, I mean, the IV therapies, right? Kind of that energy, the focus that came through that. I think that was really beneficial. I think that on the stem cell side, I think that'll take a little more time to understand the complexity. And, I believe in the therapies. I have no doubts in it, but I just think that'll take time before I can get a real firm answer on that one, so. I think there's a tremendous amount of opportunity. I think people want this. I think this, my generations behind me, they want to live better longer, right? I mean, the traditional path of you're healthiest when you're 30 or 40 and then you slowly degrade. I think people want to stay, I think they want to change that paradigm, and they want to stay very healthy, very active, some of my favorite people that I get to spend time with are 75 and still playing tennis and playing golf and playing riding mountain bikes, and that's very exciting to me. So I think that is going to change, and then experiencing that in a resort environment, in my opinion, actually really helps with the healing process, because there's that kind of centeredness around it. There's the relaxation around it, so you're not in a anxiety. There's like nervousness. You never know where you're going. It feels so like cold almost. Whereas to me, if you can get this, and this clinic's doing definitely some of that, where it's softening it, it's making it more accessible, it's making it more comfortable. You have time between modalities, you have time to talk to caretakers. I was able to spend time with the doctor, which was great. He answered all my questions. If you're serious about your body, mind, and performance, this is the future. This is the way to go. Regenerative medicine will change your approach and how you relate in all those categories to life, to relationships, and to all the things that you do. I strongly believe that this will change the nature of healthcare overall.